Kenya's candidate for the African Union Commission chairperson, Raila Odinga, added more votes to his basket. Senegalese President Bassirou Diomaye Faye and Mauritius Prime Minister Navin Chandra Ramgoolam have separately pledged to rally behind him in the February vote. Ramgoolam had a phone call with President Ruto where he made the commitment. Now, Odinga, who is in the West Africa, is traversing the continent seeking endorsements and support in what is shaping up to be a highly competitive race. Grace Nganga reports on his recent activities.
Fresh from his campaign trail in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, Ivory Coast and Benin, Raila Odinga has now taken his beat to Senegal, where he pledged to harness Africa's vast potential to address critical challenges including poverty and access to education. Through his social media platforms, Odinga shared a photo with Africa's youngest Senegalese president, Diomaye Faye, following discussions about his vision for Africa. Next on his itinerary is Nigeria, where he's expected to continue rallying support. Already Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi, during the 18th ordinary session of the Interministerial Committee of the International Conference of the Great Lakes Region in Luanda, Angola, formally presented Odinga's bid seeking endorsements from member states.
Well known to all the countries and all the participants here, and it was resolved that the Council of Ministers or the regional interministerial committee takes note of his candidacy.
The PCS exuded confidence of Kenya's chances of clinching the top continental position. President William Ruto has also voiced his backing for Odinga's campaign. While addressing the 4th African Sub-Sovereign Governments Network Investment Conference in Kisumu, Ruto affirmed his support for Odinga, emphasizing the need for strong leadership at the African Union.
Sisi kama Wakenya tunamwombea ndio aongoze bara letu la Afrika, na mimi nimemshikilia hiyo kiti kwa mapenzi ya Mungu. Agwambo atakalia ndio aongoze bara letu la Afrika.
The next AUC elections will take place during the African Union Summit in February 2025, where Odinga will require 2/3 majority to emerge as the 5th Commission chairperson. However, at least 6 countries will be excluded from voting due to suspensions following political instability. These include Guinea, which was suspended in December 2021 after a military coup. Sudan also was suspended in October 2021 following a military takeover. Burkina Faso is also barred after a January 2022 coup. Mali, Gabon and Niger also suspended following recent coups. In his manifesto, Odinga has outlined an ambitious agenda focusing on fast-tracking economic transformation, enhancing intra-African trade and infrastructure, promoting financial independence, and championing gender equity and equality. Grace Nganga, KTN News, Nairobi.
Labour and Social Protection Cabinet